Hello friends, we have chosen our products, and now we should list our product while our manufacturer is manufacturing. After making the list, we will make the shipping plan then. We will send the labels to our manufacturer. They will attach the labels to the products and boxes. Meantime, we will analyze keywords and making the product listing. So, what is the product listing? Let me show you how. Let's say that you are searching for a watermelon slicer. You write it down in the search box. The products are being visible on the screen. Actually, you are seeing a listed products. The photos on the screen is the main photo, and as its title, we are seeing 70 to 80 characters. We can see the comments of the products below the photo. And the customers are evaluating all of these and clicking one of them that they liked. They are going to the product page and buying the products. Therefore, the product list is actually a page that when you click from the main page where you pass. Let's click on one of them to reach the products page. Now, you can see the products page. The product listing means preparing the products page. What the products page should have. What will we do while making the product list? Firstly, you can see 7 photos on the left. According to the product category, you can upload photos here. If you have the trademark registration, you can upload a video too. If you don't have trademark registration, you can only upload photos between 7 to 10 depends on your category. We will try to upload 7 photos here. This is one of the important work for the product listing. The most important one is the main photo. When we searched watermelon slicer on the previous page, we saw the main photo of the products and the first 70 characters of their title. Therefore, the main photo the most important one for product listing. After the photo issue, another important issue is our title. For the title, Amazon is allowing between 50 to 200 characters depends on the product category. The second issue is the title and the product listing. The first one is the photo. So we will create them. Another stage is the description of the product. We are calling them bullet points. 5 bullet points we are putting in the description. Somebody might less than 5, however we will make 5 of them to make it better. We are defining the properties of the products here. For example, it is written newest superior design, perfect cube slices. As we see on the example, you are adding the titles here and a description related to titles. There are some important points for here as well. I will mention them regularly. Another stage of the product listing is when you go to bottom of the page, you can see a description about the product. It is already written product description. If you have the trademark registration, you can add texts with photos like on the screen. If you don't have a trademark registration, you can just add text here without any photos. The product description section will be a stage of the product listing. There is scoring for the product on the screen. Helium is showing us the result. You can understand how a good product listing might be by having a look at the result provided by Helium. Let's continue. In the next section, we will have to look at the good and bad list and compare them. In this way, we'll learn what should we care about while making a good product list. If the product has over 7 photos, it is a sign for a good list. We will have a look at these photos in detail. The background color of the main photo must be white. The photos must be at least 1000 pixels. When you slither the marker on the photo, if the photo zooms in, this means that the photo at least 1000 pixels already. You should upload photos of at least 1000 pixels. The background color of the main photo must be white, and this is the most important thing. Even white background for all the photos might be better. So I advise you the white color for your background. If you don't want to, you can remove the white background color for photos that show the intended purpose. But it is important that there must be at least 7 photos. The best one among the photos will be the main photo. And it must be at least 1000 pixels to provide a zoom option. While you upload photos, try to make them square. If they won't be square, customers might not see some part of the photo. I am passing them quickly because we will already have lesson for each stage in detail. Mainly, these are important for photos. I will explain it in detail. Let's have a look at the title. For example, this product's title is 129 characters. Helium advises that the title should be at least 150 characters. The title is an important stage. The first 70 to 80 characters is much more important because when we searched for the watermelon slicer, we saw the main photo and the first 70 to 80 characters of products. You should write the keywords that you think are impressive enough to attract the attention of the customer in the first 70 to 80 characters of the title. When the customer clicked the photo to see the products page, he or she can already see the full title. The important points of the title are using the determined keywords, using the keywords that have a high selling rate, and using at least 150 characters. We'll make these processes after the keyword analyses process. We will try to use the analyzed keyword as much as possible in the title, the bullet points, and the product description sections. The more we use keywords with a high search rate, the further we go on the first page. Thereby, it is really important for us to make a keyword analysis before preparing the product list. I said why the title must be at least 150 characters. The bullet points must be at least 5 pieces, otherwise, it means that the product list is not good enough. Let's say that customers have a look at the product, read the title, and look at the photos. While doing these, they see mostly the first 2 bullet points. Thereby, 2 of the most important properties of the product must be written as the first 2 bullet points. We will write mostly known of the 2 important properties of our product while making a product list as our example. The most read bullet points are first 2. We'll write them all, however first 2 of them will be very important for us. In this section, there is the maximum character number, character font editing, etc. I will explain them later on. For example, in the title, the first letter will be uppercase and others will be lower. However, in the bullet point section, it is not necessary for this kind of editing. I will explain to them while we are making a product list in detail later on. After completing the bullet point section, we are passing the description section. In this section, we must be careful that we use at least 1,000 characters. This company has a trademark registration, so they have a text with the photo. There must be a good explanation of the product with at least 1,000 characters. And if you ask which one of them is the most important, I can make a cue like the title, the main photo, the first 2 of bullet points, the other bullet points. The bottom section, for the product description section, fewer people can come, however we will prepare these sections wonderfully. Another criterion that is important for the product listing is the reviews and rating section, which is seen at the bottom of the section. We'll try to get at least 10 reviews, and the average rating must be at least 4 on the 5. We will make an analysis about how many reviews should you have by comparing your opponents. Another qualified sign of the product listing is the customer's reviews. Because when you go to the bottom section of the page, the customer will check the reviews. In the bottom section on the page, there is a questions area which is supporting a better product list. If we had some questions and answers section that making the customers confused, the product list might be better. When customers have a look at the review section, firstly the reviews with photos, then normal reviews are meeting them. In this section, the more get reviews which have videos or photos, the better for us. The average rating must be at least 4. And at least 10 reviews will be better. There is a term psychological threshold. Let's say that you have 20 reviews. If you have a beautiful product list with videos and photos, customers might prefer you to your opponents who have 100-200 reviews. And you can have a good selling rate. We shouldn't wait for a good rate of selling with 3 to 5 reviews. We are having a look at these criteria while buying a product. Thereby, we should prepare a product list by thinking like a customer. I will already explain these issues in detail. The most important things for us the keywords. Firstly, we will make a keyword analysis in detail. After the keyword analyses, we will use these keywords especially at the title, the bullet points, the description. And we will use these keywords at the photo's description. These keywords will be important for us. For example, watermelon slicer is the main keyword of this product. We should write the watermelon at beginning of the title to become prominent on the first page. Of course, the product listing not the only reason to become prominent. But it will help you to go to the first page. After preparing a product list, we have some works to do. We'll try to go to further in the selling section. What is providing a good product list for us? When customers write watermelon slicer to the search box, they might have a look by thinking differently for our product. What provides later? After having a look at the product, helping us to increase our transformation rate. What is the transformation rate? It is that the customer's buying rate. Let me give an example. If your product has clicked 100 times and 20 of them bought it, your transformation rate is 20%. And a beautiful product list helps for a higher transformation rate. We'll analyze the transformation rates. If our transformation rate is 20%, it is a good rate for us. But the transformation rate is 5 to 6%, which means that our product list is not good enough. Then we will make it better, like editing the photos, the title, write better to the description, etc. Therefore, a product list might be an increasing reason for your transformation rate. To make customers visit our products page, we should upload better photos, write the first 70 characters of our title goodly, reach at least 10 to 20 reviews, etc. These are the criteria for the first click of our products. At least 7 beautiful photos, the title, and the description, and of course, at the bottom of the page, the detailed explanation, questions answers section, etc. For making the customers buy the product, these criteria will help you. Thereby, the product listing is an important issue. The customers who visit your products page will buy the product if your product list is effective enough. Because customers can't touch the product while buying at the e-shopping, they will buy the product by reading the reviews, the description. Thereby, the photos, the descriptions will be pretty important for us. We'll try to make the product listing better as much as we can. In the next episode, we will compare the good and bad prepared product lists. In this way, you will understand which one is good and which one is not. And we'll try to prepare our list wonderfully. Then, in the next section, after making the keyword analysis in detail, we will add the title, the bullet points, the description gradually. See you in the next episode.